Yo, what's happening, world? My name's Raheem Flowers, and I gotta break the fourth wall with this video because YouTube wants to shadow ban my content, and it's becoming very apparent that I'm one of the few cats out there that they're doing this to. The fact that this is my third video that got removed simply because I supposedly had violence within my content. I take that they're referring to this clip right here, where King Von was getting ready to meet his impending demise at the hands of another hood booger, as they say. YouTube gave me a very arbitrary response. Bear with me for a moment, people. Now, this is gonna be asinine. They never told me what rule I broke. I made an appeal too. We've determined that your video does violate our community guidelines, but they never told me how it did. They just said that it did. Now, doesn't this sound like some arbitrary bullshit? Rhetorical question. It is. I mean, just look at the fact that I made this video, and this is a video that I was putting up last week, and I couldn't even keep it up. It had approximately 31 views, similar to my video where I made F this diaspora rap, the fear of the Black Planet, and the fall of the 13th tribe, and they got rid of that video when I spoke about the Federal Reserves and one of the Rothschilds, David Rothschild, responded to a tweet that Donald Trump made back in early 2019. Why are your feathers so ruffled, bruh? All these bastards on YouTube shadow banning. I mean, you can't look at little old me from Chicago being a threat, can you? And if you're not threatened, then why would you feel the need to remove this content? We still gonna be playing these culturally Marxist games, I see, huh? First, Loretta Mester of the Federal Reserve talking about implementing digital currencies. So, I want you to understand the direction we're headed to and the mindset that people the likes of the individuals who remove my content on YouTube are at. See, this is a combination of making it obvious, not even trying or attempting, but stifling people's free speech, and you are going to be held against your will. You're not going to be able to be an individual who is a free thinker. That's a dead concept, and they're making that more and more apparent. Y'all could kiss that First Amendment goodbye real soon. But yeah, I guess if I was me being a so-called light-skinned black man, and if I was making couples videos, if I was out here simping over black women, I promise you they would never get rid of none of my content. I'd be making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views if I was doing that. But because I decided to touch on the angle of the small hats, and I decided to touch on the so-called black community and things that have an effect on the world at large with the powers that be, nah, we don't want you talking about that. We want you talking about some sexy, flexy, light-skinned nigga stuff. That's basically the memo I'm getting. Demonetized my channel because of what I said about one small hat like DJ Vlad. And then when I make a video talking about how paradoxical the whole idea and mythological that white supremacy is, you remove that, but then you try to make a convenient argument and excuse by saying because of a porn scene, even though that was under 30 seconds. And I use the analogy of what a lot of these Caucasians would have with these black women who were their slaves and were their concubines as well. But yeah, see, when I talk that real shit, that's when they get rid of my videos. When they just hear me vent and I say what I say, they'll keep it on there. But then you start to notice that YouTube likes to limit your views, subtract your subscribers, and even subtract your views that you get. It's a bunch of BS. I just want you to watch out for the shadow banning that they're doing towards individuals such as myself and other brothers out there. So be vigilant. Peace out.